And himself. Please welcome the president of GNEMSDC. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Fred McKinney.
Usually I have to put the microphone up, but Coach is a big guy. First of all, let me thank everybody for sharing their time and their resources with us tonight to make this once again a beautiful evening. And this is, for me, one of the highlights of the year to present the President's Award. This is really the only award that I have really any real input in. So this is it's really an honor to do this. We started the President's Award about 11 years ago, and we've had some outstanding awardees. This year is really a special year, and we have a special awardee this year. It's a man who is very humble, and when I first met him, I did not know his full history. And then things just started to happen. A movie came out, people talked, people shared, but he didn't share his background. So we met again, and I said, "Jack, I hear that you were a Tuskegee Airman." And he said, "Yeah, I am a Tuskegee Airman." But Jack, I knew Jack as an MDE, a very successful minority business enterprise owner of Bryant Associates, with offices in Boston and Washington, with a large staff handling large contracts. And I thought that this was really, the timing was right for this year to honor our good friend Jack Bryant. But before we bring Jack up, we have to show you a little treat. So my friends in the AV back there, can we start that? Can we roll?
Hundreds of them, 6 o'clock.
That German monkey.
Let's get him! Where are the damn fires going? Is there anything left of our escort? Mayday! Mayday! Prepare to bail out!
Our boys getting cut to shreds.
I need pilots who will put the bombers ahead of themselves.
When we came under your command, Colonel, you stated very clearly that we would never find Negroes who could pass a pilot's exam, make it through flight school, survive basic combat. We've done all of that.
I don't believe your boys have scored a single aerial kill.
It's damn hard to shoot down the enemy 100 miles behind the front lines.
What we do, how well we do it, does it matter?
You know, I thought what?
You'd sign up and that'd be the end of 100 years of bigotry. Get your head up, son. You fighter pilots.
We have a right to fight for our country, the same as every other American. We will not go away.
I can't afford the kind of losses my bomber's been suffering.
Can you help save lives? If you get us new planes, we can help your boys.
Nothing's difficult. Everything's a challenge. To adversity, to the stars. From the last plane, to the last bullet, to the last minute, to the last man, we fight, we fight, we fight, we fight, we fight, we fight.
At all costs, we protect the heavens.
Pilots, 4 o'clock. Stay with the bombers.
One bomber, that's 10 men. We count our victories by the bombers we get to their targets. By the husbands we return to their wives. By the fathers we give back to their children.
Come on, Junior, fast!
I didn't ask you. Oh, I'd like to congratulate Jack Bryant on his award, and for all of the members of the New England Development Council. Minority businesses are an important part of our society and need to be encouraged in any way possible. And I think this is a great award, and I'm happy for Jack.
If you don't know who that was George Lucas of Lucasfilms, who produced the Red Tails movie, and of course you know the Star Wars movies. And so there was a story. This was the story in the making. When we asked Jack to do this, I decided to, and you guys know me, I'll talk and say just about anything to anyone, no matter how high up they are. So I called George Lucas. And I said, George, I want you to come to Connecticut to help us honor Jack. And his response was, well, I can't come, but I will send the film. And so I appreciate Mr. Lucas in his absence, and I'm going to let him know that you guys appreciate it as well. And so with that, I'm going to ask Jack Bryant to come to this podium so we can present him the 2012 President's Award.
Thank you, Dr. Fred and the Council for this award. I can express my gratitude for receiving this award. Magic Johnson said after he closed a deal of $1 billion of buying the Los Angeles Dodgers, he said, I was able to communicate, to form partnerships, and do marketing. Dr. Fred has brought this august body together of entrepreneurs and industry. And this is part of being a small business. In today's economic condition, which is bad news every place, you try to look at the bright side of things. And I always adopted a little story about move over, sun, and give me some sky. I've got some wings I'm dying to try. I may be unknown, but wait till I've flown. You're gonna hear from me. Now let's dissect that. Move over, sun, and give me some sky. Unlimited opportunities out there. You have an idea. I've got some wings I'm dying to try. You have a service, you have a commodity you want to sell, and you are prepared to pursue it. Move over, sun, give me some sky. I've got some wings I'm dying to try. I may be unknown. Nobody knows what services you're providing or what you're doing, so you're working hard to bring that to the fore. I may have known, but wait till I've flown. Opportunity. Your opportunity to get off the ground, do something, you've prepared yourself, you've got the opportunity. Wait till I've flown, you're going to hear from me. Tonight, we have this room full of entrepreneurs and businesses. Tonight is when you say, you're going to hear from me. Network with your colleagues, form your partnerships, work with Dr. Fred and the organization, and you will be successful in your endeavors. I want to thank my wife for being the wind between under my wings, beneath her wings. I want to thank my staff for being the wind between her wings. Especially I saw another Tuskegee Airman here tonight, and I wish he would stand up and take this comment with the Tuskegee Airmen. Who is he? Connie? Stand up. Most people don't realize there were about 16 million people in uniform in World War II. That's 10% of the population of the United States. And all those in World War II, we are in our senior years. And so therefore, it's nice to have Connie supporting the Tuskegee Airmen. And it's awful nice to the producer of Red Tails to be part of this program. Again, Dr. Fred, thank you very kindly. And my last comment, I congratulate all the awardees for this evening. Thank you.
I just wanted to give you a little bio on our other Tuskegee Airman in the house, and his name is Connie Napier. And if that name is familiar, he is the father of the treasurer for the state of Connecticut. So when he walked into the room this evening, I looked at him. I didn't need any introductions. I knew exactly who he was, and I told him his daughter looks very much like him. And if you guys didn't know this, Denise is one of three. She's a triplet. So, Connie, we really appreciate you being here today. And thank you, Jack, again, for honoring us with your presence.